Sarah Mitchell says the moment she leaned forward and looked down, her body reacted before her mind could. Her hands went numb, her stomach dropped, and for one irrational second, she was convinced she wasn't looking into a hole in the ground, but into something that had been waiting. What Sarah didn't know yet was that this place, hidden miles from the nearest road, had already swallowed people. And the moment she understood what she was standing above, someone else understood she was there. In the summer of 2019, Sarah Mitchell was an experienced hiker living in Colorado. She knew these mountains. She trusted them, which is why what happened next shouldn't have happened at all. The trail was quiet. No birds, no insects, just heat, unnatural heat, rising from somewhere below. Then came the smell. Not smoke, not rot, something chemical mixed with decay. That's when Sarah noticed the path. Unmarked, overgrown, not on any map. Every instinct told her to turn back. Instead, she stepped off the trail. With every step, the feeling got worse. The ground beneath her boots was warm. Too warm. The smell thickened. The forest felt hollow, like it was holding its breath. After 10 minutes, the trees opened into a small clearing. Sarah stopped. 3 large blue barrels sat half buried in the dirt. Industrial. Wrong. Nearby was a crude shelter. Plastic containers, tubing, equipment she didn't recognize. Then she saw it. Beneath one of the tarps, a human hand. Sarah didn't scream. She didn't move. Her brain refused to accept what her eyes already had. She reached for her phone. No signal. So she did the only thing she could think to do. She took photos. The barrels, the shelter, the tarp. Then, branches snapped. Not an animal. Footsteps. Voices. Male voices. Sarah didn't wait to see who they belonged to. She turned and ran. She stayed low. She stayed quiet. She didn't stop until the trail widened, and her lungs burned. 2 hours later, she collapsed beside her car. If stories where one small decision changes everything keep you watching, subscribe now, because what police found in that clearing was far worse than what Sarah imagined. Law enforcement returned within hours. The barrels contained chemicals used to manufacture methamphetamine, a large operation, hidden deep in the wilderness. But that wasn't the worst part. Beneath the tarps were human remains, not one person, for all reported missing across Colorado and Wyoming. Over the previous 18 months, the operation belonged to a man named Marcus Webb. He claimed to run a wilderness retreat. He offered work, shelter, money. People who were desperate accepted. Once they arrived, they couldn't leave. Those who tried didn't survive. After Webb was arrested, investigators searched his phone. What they found changed the case entirely. Dozens of photos of hikers, solo hikers, mostly women, taken from a distance, without their knowledge. Sarah was in those photos. One image showed her from behind, taken 3 weeks earlier. He had followed her for nearly 45 minutes. Sarah hadn't discovered the site by accident. She had been close to becoming the next victim. Marcus Webb was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Sarah still hikes, but never alone. The unmarked path she followed no longer exists, blocked, erased. If Sarah had ignored that feeling, how many more people would have vanished into that place? Be honest. Would you have followed that unmarked path or turned back?